Hello, welcome back. This is Mr. Angus Wangus here for video number 2 in this little series I started the other day. And this is called Timbergiantbigfoot Hoax, Bogus Trademark Threats. So there's an old saying, and I'm pretty sure probably like the cavemen even knew this one. But the saying is, where there's smoke, there's fire. Right? And we've seen a lot of smoke, right? And we're assuming there's fire. We're going to have another look here at Timbergiantbigfoot's trademark threats and what kind of questions we can ask about that. As mentioned in the previous vid, this is a short series started the other day. Just trying to help people understand what's really happening with this hoax. If you're not into it, thanks for understanding and being patient, and just skip it over, no biggie, whatever. And I have a vids coming of my Bedini and projects I have going on related to the channel Everybodyseye, his discovery. Very interesting. I'll leave a link for his channel below. But a vid of my projects concerning that very soon, within a day. Most likely, hopefully. Hate to say that because depending on how it goes. But this video we're going to talk about Timbergiantbigfoot's hoax and his bogus trademark threats. Now his bogus trademark threats, actually, you know, he's been doing that for quite a while. It doesn't necessarily, it's not something new, right? He's been doing it for a while, but the first episode in this series was about fixing the hair. That was the other day. I mean, you don't get any more obvious than that, right? He's got the Bigfoot focused in on his camera. So what's he do? He zooms out, turns the camera around to point at himself, flips the screen around so he can see himself, and fixes his hair. Not to mention that in 3 months he hasn't shown us an unedited version of this. All we've seen is clips. He tried making that video of clips and showed a couple new ones and tried telling everyone that he satisfied the subject and showed it. He didn't show us anything, you know. Come on, man. 30-second unedited clip you allegedly have, show it, dude. You don't have it, that's why. All you have is hoax clips. So, the hair fixing in the middle of a Bigfoot encounter, right? And we asked who the heck would do that, right? Nobody. Nobody would have their camera focused on a Bigfoot and zoom out, point the camera at themselves, and nonchalantly fix their hair looking into the screen. Just unbelievable. But, you know, I understand. I really do understand, because like I said in the last video, you know, it wasn't very long ago that I would have defended, you know, the things that this guy does. You know, would have defended it, you know, just like everyone else is doing. So I understand. I'm just trying to help here. So the hair fixing was great, right? It's not necessarily the most damning. I mean, although it is, you know, who would do that? No one. No one would do that under any circumstance if they had a Bigfoot focused in on their camera. That's the fact of it, right? But I did that one first because it's my personal favorite. It's just so classically a type of lie, right? It's so revealing. And also because it does the job of showing that he's full of hot air. This is a lie. It's a hoax, right? But it also, at the same time, and it's my favorite because of this, at the same time, it shows, you know, who he is, right? His personality, his motives, right? Mr. On Camera. Anyways, we looked at that, and it was quite amazing, really. But in this short episode, we'll see how easy it is to prove that Timbergiantbigfoot is lying about his alleged trademark claims, right? He's claimed he puts trademarks on all of his videos on the beginning and all that. And a week after, well, this hoax about 3 months ago, almost 3 months ago now. And, same thing, trademarks all over. He covered his hoax clips with a lot of the trademarks. It's kind of camo for him, But he puts them on everything, including this hoax, right? And then a week after he started all this, 3 months ago, a week after he uploaded that video, he made a video. It was threats. It was trademark threats, Don't copy his video or he's going to do whatever, right? Because of trademark. And really, people, I really invite you to go watch that video again after watching this one. Unbelievable. It's like a train wreck, really. Horrible. But we're having a close look at it because people are still having problems with it. But to go along with looking at how easy it is to prove that Timbergiantbigfoot is lying about his trademarks, we'll also look at some serious questions this raises. Once we see that he doesn't have a trademark, then we can think about this a little better maybe. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to this website. Now this is a Government Canada website here, and this is the Canadian Intellectual Property Office website. And the Canadian Intellectual Property Office is an agency of Industry Canada. And Government of Canada has some pretty good websites, I'll give them that. They cover all the garbage they pass. But they have this website where we can look up Canadian trademarks in their database, right? And they update this regularly, right? They updated this on the 10th. And it's the 14th right now, so we get a good look, right, at the Canadian trademarks in the database. So you can also conduct other types of searches. Trademark is what's applicable. Copyright, we'll talk about that at the end of the video. But trademark is what's applicable. He wouldn't have a patent, right? So on this site, we can search trademarks, right? And they update it frequently. You enter your search criteria here, and I already have it filled in, Timbergiantbigfoot. And the search field, the trademark lookup, right? Well, here in Canada, everything's bilingual, English and French. So that's what this part of the page is about. But this is a very simple search engine, and we can type it in there and push enter. Ooh, I guess I gotta put the cursor there first. Push enter. And how many returned? 0. Documents found. 0, right? So there is no Timbergiantbigfoot trademark, right? And to go with that, well, it's not there. His claim is completely bogus. And I'll leave the link of this site in the info box down in the bottom, so you can go look yourself. It's easy to do. I'm not a computer genius. I don't never claim that. If I can do this, you can do it. You type it in and you push enter. It's really nice. I'll leave the link for it. I've tried searching many variations with spaces in here, all sorts of different variations, and he has no trademarks. But I'll leave the link, and you can go do it for yourself and have a look. It's very, very easy. But this is, the age of the computer is beautiful, that we can, in a couple clicks of our finger, we can literally go check the whole database, Canadian database of trademarks, and see that he doesn't have one. he doesn't have one, right? And you can go look and do it yourself. You know, I've spent some time searching all different terms for him and nothing. Now, that's not to say it's not there. I'll admit that. I don't think it is, but if someone can show otherwise, you know, please show me. Please show me. And I'll take the vid down. But that's very unlikely. I've, you know, really exhausted this, as you can probably imagine. Now, what I've shown are facts. This is a fact. He doesn't have a trademark on any of that. He doesn't. It's a fact. So it leads us to some questions that we should ask ourselves, you know. First of all, and most basically, why on earth would he do this? Why would a grown man make YouTube videos and go on there lying about a trademark that he doesn't have? Why would he do that? Why would a grown man do this? You know, please ask yourself that. So, you know, and even disregarding this incident, you know, even like, because he's been claiming this trademark for a long time, lying about it for a long time now. And even disregarding this most recent hoax incident, you know, in the last 3 months, even disregarding that, you know, why would someone do this? And it's updated, very recently updated, right? But why would he do this? Think about it. Please ask yourself that. And the next question I would ask is, why make trademark threats 1 week after the so-called incident? This incident apparently happened 3 months ago, right? Well, he uploaded the video of his incident hoax, and then 1 week with it, like a week later, he uploads a video of him sitting there threatening everyone with trademarks, you know. Don't touch his video or else, right? Go watch that video. I'll put a link for that down in the info box as well. But he has his trademarks on every video. But the next question I would ask is, why make trademark threats 1 week after the incident, right? This is what we need to ask ourselves. Why would he do that? First of all, why would a grown man do this? And second of all, why would he really accentuate it 1 week after this hoax? I mean, there's your answer, but why would he do it 1 week after he introduces this big incident to everyone, right? Simple answers to those questions, really. But kind of, you know, shocking to those of us who really believed him to whatever degree or another. I don't believe a word he says now. So the next question we need to ask ourselves, we see a lot of words thrown around out there on different sites and in comment boxes, right? Timbergiantbigfoot is a good, honest man, you know, right? Well, the next question you have to ask yourself is, after you've asked yourself, why on earth would he do this? Why on earth would a grown man do this? And why would he make threats concerning this phony trademarks 1 week after the incident? And then you have to ask yourself, what type of good or honest man does this, right? You know, this is a lie. Stop. You got to stop and think about that. This is a big lie that he uses as a tool against us. facts. That's facts. So you have to ask yourself, what type of good, honest man does this, right? I'm not saying I'm any sort of poster child for wholesome goodness either, you know. That's not what I'm saying here. Please don't get distracted flipping it around on me, because I am not a good, honest man. I know people say that. In my opinion, there are no good, honest men on the planet, you know. But that goes down another road. But anyways, you have to ask yourself, what type of good, honest man does this? Lies about a trademark, right? So now I have to ask everyone, I see other words used, and I've been straight up called this twice now, here very recently, as I've been called a bully, right? For asking questions and shining light on this. I'm a bully. So now I ask everyone to ask yourself, who's the bully here? Who really is the bully here? You know, me, the guy simply asking questions? Or someone who's straight up, flat out, proven to be lying to you in this way? And this is just one little video. Again, there's a big list. But who's the bully here? And making his video 1 week after, you know, introducing this to everyone? Threatening us? Who's the bully? So actions speak louder than words, and talk is just talk, right? He gets on there, he really scoffs and hems and haws and makes it like it's a big deal for him to have to satisfy these things for people. It's a big act. It's just talk, you know, more smoke. Please have another look at his trademark video. Again, I'll leave the link down in the info box. And again, this trademark video, this trademark threat video he made was only a week after he introduced all this to us. He takes us all for fools. This is what he's doing here. He's taking us all for fools. Documents found, 0. I'm a fool. Well, not anymore. So now, having absorbed all these facts, who I ask, now that you've absorbed, well, this is just 2 of the long list of facts, but so far, having absorbed these facts, who out there is objective enough to stop and notice the smoke? Like, something's on fire, guys. There's a lot of smoke coming out of this guy. And right here's some flames. These are literal flames, not just smoke. This is flames you're looking at. Lie. Lying to you. He thinks we're fools. And now I'd just like to mention at the end here, also with his trademark video, he talks about his trademark and copyright, right? Well, copyright questions are without saying. Anyone who uploads a video on YouTube, we all fall under the same copyright laws and rules, right? There are fair use rules. And we can download someone else's video. Doesn't matter if it's from CNN or from Timbergiantbigfoot. It doesn't matter. People do it every single day. We're allowed to do that for educational purposes, parody purposes, right? He's lucky people aren't making parodies with his video, because he's really done a number here. But for educational parodies, etc., all sorts of different reasons are covered under the fair use. So don't let him scare you. He's full of crap about that too. Don't let him scare you. He's the bully. He's threatening you with trademark, with copyright. Don't come near this video. Well, why not, Timber? Timber? Huh? How come? Oh, I see. Because you don't even have a trademark. Unreal. It's unbelievable. Okay, I could go on for hours, but there you go. Video number 2. The bogus trademark threats. This guy's threatening all of us with his trademark stuff, and he doesn't even have a trademark. Copyright is not an issue like we just talked about, although he likes to threaten that as well. And I'd like to remind you, Timber Giant, if someone makes a video under the fair use rules and you flag that video, okay, it won't be seen for a day or two, but when it gets straightened out, your channel is going to get the consequences there. So you be very careful. We're going to be making videos of your videos. Be prepared. That's next. So there you go. I mean, first it's the hair fixing in the middle of a Bigfoot encounter, right? Oh, that makes sense. Now we've seen threats. He threatens us with trademarks, threats. Oh, but he doesn't even have a trademark. Doesn't even have it. There you go. This is easy to do. I'll leave this link down in the info box. Anyone can do this. Go have a look. And there you go. There's nugget number 2 in a long list, Timber. What are you going to do, buddy? This is, who out there, and I'm going to ask here at the end again, who out there, having absorbed these facts, the hair fixing and the trademark lie, straight up proven lie, having absorbed these facts, who out there is objective enough to stop and notice the smoke? Right? Are you going to notice that and look for flames and help your friends out of the building? Or are you just going to keep wandering around until you asphyxiate? Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Please be rational. Take care.